Hi there, this is Nicole Elissa, Transformational Love Coach for epic women who are ready to have their most amazing love life and love story. I started this journey because I believe love is the most important thing. Without love, real love, we have nothing, and that's my true belief. Either it's love for ourselves and also having a powerful companion next to us, right? So with that being said, in today's video, I'm going to share with you what is one of the most important things that is getting in the way of you attracting the most epic relationship you've always wanted. See, I work with a lot of women that want to be accepted, that want to attract an amazing relationship, right? Well, the number one thing that I see blocks women is their lack of acceptance towards themselves, or the lack of acceptance that they perceive they're going to get on the outside by fully stepping into who they really are. So if you, at any stage in your life, are having these kinds of questions or thoughts to yourself, I definitely invite you to watch this video until the very end, because what I will address to you today will really start to free you and help you create the path for you to really claim being loved, being accepted, and being cherished for who you really are. As I said, the number one fear that women have, that from all the women that I've spoken to for over all these years as a transformational love coach, is the fear that they won't be accepted, or in a way, they don't tend to accept themselves. So where does this come from? Well, I personally believe that there is this narrative that we see everywhere, like social media, we see it in regular media, we see it in magazines, we see it everywhere. We are taught from a very early age that as women, there's something wrong with us in a sense. It's like, oh, I need to be this way, I need to be thinner, I need to be bigger, I need to be taller. There's something that is just not like fully right with me. So on one side, you see that through the media, but then you might have experiences in your life, maybe when you were growing up with your parents, where maybe you would cry too much, you wouldn't be heard, you would feel attacked, like you felt attacked, being criticized for maybe your mood swings, your feelings, your thoughts, your feelings as a kid. And then you start to develop this energy of like, I'm not being accepted, there's something wrong with me, like I'm annoying my mom, I'm annoying my dad. Then when you start growing up, you start relationships ending, and you start to really make it personal. Well, all of this tends to start, and because when we are kids, as kids, we make everything mean something about us. So receiving comments on the outside from people, from the media, from friends, etc., that weren't really fully confident in who they were, can make you start to doubt your real essence, your real magic and power. So this is something that I see with women. I hear so many women for many years telling me like, there must be something wrong with me. Like, guys do not like me. Guys are not choosing me. Men are not choosing me. Or maybe you feel like you're super successful in your career, but for some reason your love life is not working. And you're like, I'm not accepted. I'm attracting men that are intimidated by me. That's also a conversation of you not being accepted, okay? So the biggest, if you want to call it quote unquote enemy, that it's an enemy that I feel that as feminine beings we have, is this fear or identity that we won't be accepted. So what I see that a lot of women do is that they shove this energy down. They don't want to look at it because maybe it was too painful for them, or they sense that it could be painful for them to look at it. But here's the thing. You keep attracting it. You keep attracting experiences where people don't choose you. You attract men that are not the right fit for you. You are not getting along well with your family. You feel like you have to please your family, or you have to run away from your family, because it's like at the end of the day, you're running away from yourself. And that strong sensation that you won't be accepted, therefore there's something wrong, So you can either put up an armor around it. You can be like, you know what? Love will find me when it will find me, but deep down you're hurting in a way. Or you're feeling confused around it. When you feel like there's something that, you know, maybe something wrong for the reason of, you know, why your family hasn't fully accepted you, or you feel like you need to fit in. When you have that energy, it in a way kind of blocks your intuition, and it prevents you from fully trusting yourself and being the powerful creator that you really are. It's easier for you to create in your career or in your business because it's safer. I mean, we're talking about numbers, transactions. These things are not as close to your heart than love is, right? Like, they're not as close to your heart as love is. So even, and you're a generous woman, you're a generous person. You give and you give and you give. You give so much in your career or in your business. And if somebody doesn't know how to appreciate you, that really reaches to your heart. So, because the thing is, you are trying to protect your heart at the end of the day. You've created defense mechanisms to protect you from having love. So I am of the person that I say this needs to be addressed. This belief that you won't be accepted in a way that it really releases all that pent up feelings and emotions from your very being, from your core, from your heart, from your mind, from your subconscious, at every level in your being. Why? Because I feel like it makes you doubt yourself. And I believe that as women, we get to be really free and enjoy who we are and enjoy our juiciness or magic or essence. Because I find that feminine energy is all about creative life force, amazing beauty and radiance. We are more than we think. So yes, you're creating amazing things in your life in general, but you also get to be loved and cherished for who you really are. Do you want that? Don't you want that, to really be cherished? Not feel like you have to fight off the world by yourself or try to be constantly proving your worth to people? Can't you see that all of this was created maybe when you were a kid or when you had your first heartbreak? We get to fully accept ourselves. And the moment that when we fully accept ourselves, then you step into a new state of confidence that is insanely magnetic and attractive to the right type of man. It means love with no drama, love without sacrifice, love where people get to pour into you rather than you constantly pouring into them. So I need to address it because it's the main thing that I see women suffer from. They're constantly trying to protect their hearts from love, and not knowing that they do have power over the love that they can attract in their lives. So I want you to know that you can actually do this. I, as a love coach, as a transformational love coach, I teach many different modalities I bring them all into one that help you release these fears, mind, body, and spirit. Why do I go that route and not just talk about it through a video like I'm doing with you here? Why? Because this energy that you might be carrying with you since you're a kid about not being accepted puts you kind of like in a survival space, okay? When I mean survival, it's flight or flight, right? It makes you not fully trust love, etc. So it's important to be able to release these beliefs at every level so that you can truly just open up to love and also create from a place of your power, real, epic, juicy, true, intimate love. Once you really let go of these things, mind, body, and spirit, you start to feel whole again, trusting, open. And that is what you truly deserve. I really wanted to have a serious conversation about this because love is not just about going on online dating sites and getting the best picture. I do teach my clients to go through all of that, and it always works. What really works is your inner transformation, something that you owe to yourself to finally feel not only, yes, you know that you're worthy, you do know that, and you know that you're valuable. The thing is, you also get to create the reality where others see it. And that is the most important thing too, so that you are well received and you get to have truly healthy, loving, thriving relationships in a relationship that really, truly cherishes you. Because when a woman really knows her worth and she's at peace with herself and she's open, she's not carrying all those pain stories around her, she can really open up to even more and create an even bigger oasis for her man and her relationship. So I wanted to really bring this to you. If this is something that really resonates with you, I invite you to contact me. I'm going to put the link below because I do have a program called Goddess of Love, and we're going to work on releasing all of this. So in a way that it's not going to be painful for you, ladies. You're not going to have to do the work, like, meaning you're not going to have to put so much work, right? I know you're a businesswoman, you're in your career, you're a businesswoman. I'm going to help you be able to release these points of views in a way that doesn't bring you tears, that doesn't bring you heartache. And it's a fast track for you to attract the type of man and relationship that you want. In a space of only 4 months, you will be attracting men who really see you. You will be attracting men who really cherish you. And you deserve that. So I invite you to join Goddess of Love if you want to know more about it. Use the link below. It's an assessment call where we will talk about how it can truly help you, what are the fears that I see that are going on for you, and how I can help you release them in the most harmless way possible, like joyful way possible, truly. So that you can just be free of it. One of my clients, she always used to have this thing of like, men choose other women, men choose my girlfriends, they don't choose me. When I go out with my girlfriends, they don't choose me. So you know what, I'm gonna focus on work. That's my safe zone. I'm a genius in what I do. I call her a corporate badass, basically. And she was like, I'm a genius at what I do. Right. She was hurting on the inside. So once we released that, in the span of months, she attracted an amazing man that really cherishes her. They're traveling the world and they're really happy together. You get to have that, right? You get to have that versus years of questioning and doubting. And I would love to help you go through that space. So if you're interested, definitely reach out to me. And I would love to hear from you also in the comments section. What really resonates about this message with you? Have you ever had those fears come up for you? Fear of not being accepted, fear of being wronged, fear of being criticized. Do you use that to protect yourself? Are you willing to let it go? Because if you're willing to let it go, you might not know how, but I can help you. All you need to do is put one foot in, and I'm going to help you. You don't need to do this alone, and it's not going to be heavy, right? It's going to be actually fun. In this work, we're going to be releasing the old, but also stepping into your juiciness, your creativity, having that sort of attraction that you've always wanted, that you've always known you truly deserve, the confidence. So you're going to be radiating so much beautiful light. Men are going to really see you. So it's going to be a fun and epic journey for you where you finally let go of this story once and for all, and you're going to be ready to be seen. You're going to be ready to be seen and truly cherished for who you are. So let me know in the comments below your stories and how committed and ready you are to change this. Goddess of Love is starting this weekend. So I would love to have you be part of it. It's an amazing program. It's my top program. And it's going to be the most amazing time ever. All right? Talk to you soon.